Hey guys, Gary back here for another tip for you today. Love letters and wholesaling are back in the news. This week on this podcast, we're going to talk about two things that are really putting real estate agents at risk. We've had wholesaling come up before the Real Estate Commission recently. We've had other issues involving wholesaling in the office. All over the place, we're seeing issues with wholesaling. So I've been getting a lot of questions. What is the real estate agent's risk in representing a wholesaler? That's somebody that is under contract to buy a piece of property and they have now approached you to list the property, which they haven't taken title to. What is your risk as a real estate agent? Secondly, what is your risk as a real estate agent if you want to do wholesaling? Can you do wholesaling? What is your risk as a real estate agent? We're going to look at it from the MLS standpoint. We'll look at it from the law standpoint, and we're going to look at it from the Realtor Code of Ethics standpoint. So you can see all three issues there that you need to look at. The next thing we're also going to talk about in this podcast is love letters. Oregon had banned love letters, and love letters are those letters that basically say why I should buy your house and why you should sell it to me. It happens in multiple offer situations. These are basically manipulative little letters that tug at the heartstrings of the seller. Oregon didn't like it because they said that it absolutely, and I agree with them, puts the very strong risk of discrimination, not only on the buyer, but also claims against the seller, even when discrimination doesn't exist. So it's not good to provide those. And so they passed a law outlawing it, and that law has now been overturned by a judge in Oregon. So you need to hear why and then what the advice of the National Association of Realtors is when it comes to love letters. Finally, we have a little extra time left over today. After that, I went ahead and previewed next week's podcast, in which I have Eric Sachs from Breakthrough Broker. Next week, he's going to talk about 10 or 12 technologies called PropTechs that every real estate agent should use and might not even know about. A lot of them are free and easy to use. So I had an extra one left over. He had a little extra time and did one more. And so he threw that in this week as kind of a little teaser for you. And the one we do this week is a super idea. It's a real easy idea. It's a free idea. And it's something you're already using. So it's really cool. So y'all take a listen to this week's podcast. We appreciate y'all listening to it. Please like it, subscribe to it, and give us that 5-star review, because you need to tell the world that Dishin Dirt does not suck. Thanks. Y'all have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all soon.